starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's going on? What's going on? My family, what's going on? It's another Wednesday, or should I say it's another win day. We're about to bring back another brainstorming session. As you guys know, if you've been rocking with us really ever since the beginning, you already know we link up every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central. And we pretty much come together and share ideas, share different strategies. Today we got another special guest for you guys. You guys already know we like to bring people that's really in the industry, really doing some things, really shaking up the pavement and putting them boots on the ground at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, we love to share different strategies and bring the community together way more strong. Shout out to all of our MOB members, all of our mentors, advisors, all of our associates, everybody that's been rocking with us throughout this journey. And it's been an exciting journey, man. We've been doing some great things this year already. We're in the last quarter of the year, so I'm super excited to end this year with a bang for the most part. So we got a lot of things going on. For the most part, I really wanted to do it a little different this week. And I actually want to bring up our website real quick so you guys can actually check out some of the great things that we got going on. We got a lot of new things on our website as well, as far as just different information for you guys, because we have as you guys know, we have a huge community. So we want to keep you guys in the know. For the guys that's new, you can definitely check out our website at www.masteronourbusiness.com. It pretty much looks something like this. As you guys know, we got a bunch of different resources, a bunch of different relationships that we do. Of course, some of the key features are, our community focus, our diverse programming. Shout out to all of our programmers and all of our mentors and advisors. Of course, we have, we stay on track with our curriculum as far as our 12 modules that we talk about every single week. And this is what this whole brainstorming session is about. Every single question that I ask, it always reverts back to those 12 modules, because we want to make sure that we just pound it in you guys' head and it becomes second nature. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to create more jobs, you guys. So, if we can help you guys as business owners and creators, hopefully we can create more jobs in the near future and make sure that we are just, keeping this thing circulating within our community. So, definitely, getting in tune with this so you can get, hooked up with our programs. Get linked up with our different mentors and our different advisors, different amazing people, and just stay linked in with us every single week, tapping in with different special guests and hearing different perspectives from different backgrounds, different industries. I think that's the my favorite part of our community. We're able to open the door for different people and different from different backgrounds. So it don't matter what industry you're in, it don't matter what background you have or where you're from. We got something special for you guys. So we always like to keep everybody in the now, and making sure that we keeping up with what's going on in the near future. So here's some of our main benefits. I know a lot of you guys be having a lot of questions like, man, how can I get a part of the mile? How can I actually benefit from this community? Of course, gaining the essential skills is always, like I said, it's always good to tap in with different people that's actually, putting their boots on the ground, that's actually doing this thing, and making sure that you guys know how to launch and scale your businesses. Is really our main goal. At the end of the day, I know a lot of you guys have a lot of different dreams that you guys want to accomplish, a lot of different things that you want to do. So we want to make sure that we supplying you guys with those skills to launch, scale your business, launch, scale your different projects that you're working on, and make sure that you're networking with good people. I think that's our main benefit, because it's always important to surround yourself by the right people, man. You gotta toughen up that circle. So that's what I love about our community. We got a lot of great people within our community. We also have a lot of different resources when it comes to creative services. Of course, we have our video and audio production team that do great work. We got a lot of different photographers that we work with all over the country. Of course, we have a great web design and graphic team. Shout out to them. Of course, if you need your business plans, your business structures, let's sit down, let's schedule a call. Of course, we have our, definitely got to shout out our social media management and marketing team. They've been doing a great job this year with all of our different members that we managing their pages. If you're managing your website, if you live right now with us and we actually manage your website or manage your social media, I'll put the fire signs in the chat as well. As you can see, we can also, connect you guys with some billboard campaigns, magazines, publication, just different things to get you guys out there, more advertising and more marketing for whatever it is that you guys are doing. Especially if you're throwing events and activities, we do have partnerships with different locations out there. So if you need us to, hook you up with some different locations, or if you need any hub rentals, let us know. We have our main hub rental that's always going out, always different places, based in Michigan. But we can travel to you and have it whatever you need it. Just let us know. And then what else we have on here, man? You could definitely check out some of our testimonials on our website. Check out some of our MOB member spotlights. Definitely shout out Fee, owner of Philosophy LLC. She's been doing her thing for a minute. And we've just been checking off those boxes, man. So it's always good to highlight some of our members. At the end of the day, we're proud of you guys. We want to be able to brag on you guys at the end of the day. So we're always pushing to help you guys, push it to that next level. Of course, we got MOB TV. Make sure you guys subscribe and watch at masteringourbusines.com/MOB TV. Also, make sure you guys download the Enterprise Theater channel on Roku TV as well. Those are some of our partners over there, man. We've been rocking with them for a couple of years now. If you actually need or is interested in getting some of your content out, right now they're up to 6 million viewers. So definitely get with us. We can definitely get you on Roku TV. Make sure you download the Enterprise Theater channel on Roku TV, man. Make sure you guys check them out. Also, man, if this is probably our most important or powerful section on our website, which is our resource center. We got a lot of great resources for you guys, including our brand new Business Credit Ain't Scary ebook. We have our Entrepreneurs Unleashed ebook on there for you guys to order. We also have a few of our partner links on there, like NAV Prime. If you're trying to build your business credit, you need that. You need a couple boosts. You just need that, enhancement. It's always good to download NAV. Also, shout out to Skip. They've been giving out grants every single Tuesday and Friday. So, hey, if you need some more capital, make sure you guys sign up for the next Skip grant, whether it's an instant grant. They also have other grants on their website as well, sometimes from Verizon and other corporations that's giving out money, man. So I know we can all use some more capital, so make sure you guys check out Skip. We also have Self, Kickoff, Kobo, and one of our newest partners, Real Business Solutions. So if you're trying to get some funding, these are the links that you definitely need to tap into. All you got to do is hit the Get Started button and it'll take you directly to the links. It's pretty much all of them is super easy to set up. It takes about 2 seconds to set up your profiles. So, definitely take advantage of these resources that we have, you guys. Again, make sure you guys download our newest ebook, Business Credit Ain't Scary, the guide to getting the bag legally. We've been getting a lot of feedback. Shout out to everybody who actually ordered a copy. They actually gave us some feedback. And again, man, it's all about helping you guys. It's all about helping the community push it to the next level. Again, we all can use some capital, so we have to know how to play this game. It's a chess game out here, so we want to make sure that you guys are equipped with the knowledge, equipped with everything that you guys need to play this chess game, man. You can't play the game if you don't got no boards on ain't got no pieces on the board. So make sure you guys check that out as well. We got a lot of great resources on our website. Of course, definitely check out our sponsored member affiliates. Of course, we did a lot of work with Otterbox as far as shooting their commercial and overseeing their campaign out in Asia. We have Bruton Enterprises. Shout out to the Power Up brand We were just out there in Atlanta for the 10X listening party. Shout out to Irene Bells, the owner of the Power Up brand. So yeah, man, we had a great time with them. Shout out to Mr. Fix It, actually one of our hosts and the main host of our Standing on Business webinars. He's based out of Chicago. So hey, if you need your credit restored, or if you need just that extra push, in business, period, he's the guy for you guys. Again, shout out to Philosophy LLC. They've been rocking with us for a minute, and we've been doing some amazing things for the community through that brand. As far as our health and wellness webinars and our live stream every single Monday. Shout out to Philosophy LLC for the Monday mantras that we host every single Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys check that out as well. We got the Natural Way 365. Let me tell you about this woman. This brand just in general is a super powerful brand. Carolyn Mitchell is actually the owner of the Natural Way 365, and that woman is just a beast when it comes to what she do. So if you need any type of health and wellness tips, any type of remedies, make sure you guys check out her website ASAP. She got all different types of stuff on there. And she's actually one of the farmers in Georgia that we're working with as well. Also, speaking of farmers, shout out to the Natural Shanghai Farms as well. Hey man, it's all love. They actually just made us made me the director, one of the directors of the media and marketing. So I'm excited, man, to definitely tell these stories and get you guys more aware of these hardworking farmers that's in Georgia. So I'm excited about that. Also, shout out Nicest. This brand is super futuristic. This is actually going to be the next version of something like an Eventbrite. So if you're an artist, if you're a creator, if you're a promoter, you definitely want to get with them. They're always looking for events to sponsor as well. So definitely check out Nexus. They got a lot of great resources under their platform as well. And last but not least, shout out to Serenity Nail Polish. This is one of our members based out of New York. Jasmine and Serenity, mother and daughter trio, or should I say partnership. Man, it's so much to say about them. Make sure you guys check out their website. We actually just released their new ebook, Entrepreneurs 101 Keys to Starting a Business. So make sure you guys check out that ebook. It's super powerful, especially if you're just starting your business or you're thinking about starting a new company. It's definitely, whether you in business or not, it's definitely got a lot of confirmations, a lot of different things. Sometimes we just need that confirmation, right? Sometimes we're doing the right thing, but sometimes we just need to hear from somebody that's actually doing it as well. So make sure you guys check out that ebook ASAP. And last but not least, make sure you guys join our Friend of the Mob donation program. Even if you don't have a business, man, if you want to support, some of the programs that we have going on, like our STEAM program, which is Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics, make sure you guys become a Friend of the Mob. And then, check out some of our other latest updates on our website at www.masteringOurBusiness.com. Also, make sure you guys become an affiliate if you know anybody that, have a business or a brand or a product, that needs to be a part of our community. Hey, bring them on board. Let's keep this thing circulating. We start off at 15% commission, anybody that you bring aboard. And, hey, it's all about building a community. So, I can't wait to see all of the new faces that come aboard in this last quarter. Going into the new year, we're going hard with it, man. We got a lot of different things coming up. Even this month, we started off running. So last but not least, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting too much longer. Real quick, what I want to do before I bring up our special guest, I want to knock out today's icebreaker question. I want to do a throwback real quick. What's the biggest challenge you face when trying to secure funding for your business? If you live with us, make sure you guys tap in with your answers. I want to see some of your answers real quick. What's the biggest challenge you face when trying to secure funding for your business? Check out. Make sure you guys blow up that chat. Whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Instagram, we're live, man. Let's do it. I need to see some interaction. I need some energy from our people. Real quick, man, I want to bring up our special guest. Vega, go ahead and unmute yourself real quick, King.
Oh, pleasure, King, pleasure.
Hey, real quick, man, for those that's under a rock, let us know who you are and let
How is everybody doing tonight? My name, first off, we're going to start off by saying I truly appreciate you bringing me on here, man. It takes a community to build the future. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a beautiful thing to even hear about what's going on. And I had the chance to look over some of the things you guys are doing. And I just want to say I truly appreciate it, just being an entrepreneur myself within that. And we just truly appreciate it, man, because we all need the resources and we all just need more things to learn about what it is we're trying to do. So, anyways, got all that out of the way. I am the extraordinary Vega Heartbreak songwriter, producer, artist, engineer, entrepreneur, risk taker, and a lover. I'm here today to share some knowledge with you all, answer some questions, and I'm just here, man. Whatever. Thank you again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, it's always good to have like-minded individuals in the building. Tapping in is all about relationships, man. That's really, the most valuable
Facts.
thing that we have. So, we're always,
Facts.
eager to, build those relationships. But let's hop right into it, man. What's the biggest mistake as an entrepreneur? You know, what's the biggest mistake entrepreneurs make when building a brand, and how do you think they can fix it?
I think the biggest mistake, honestly, from what I experienced within the creative realm, is making decisions off emotions instead of research. And you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, in order for you to make the not because every research decision ain't gonna be the right decision, but you can do enough research on it to say, okay, cool, if this doesn't go well, this is the outcome, or this way is the outcome. So for me, I'm gonna say the research and just doing things off of like a feeling, which is nothing wrong with that. But when you spending money, your money, it's just a whole different realm you got to operate in because you feel what I'm saying? 10 can go to 2 really fast. So, really fast. So, the research and everything, bro, and just learning where to put the money or where to make the, like, how to make the right decision. Or let's just say you don't even make the right decision. Let's say you made the right decision to get you to the right decision, if that makes any sense.
Most definitely, most
Yeah.
definitely. If you on with us, if you're a member, you already know we big on planning. It's the
Yeah,
first
for sure.
members, put together their business plan. Even if they already have a business plan, we go over it, make sure it's up to date, and make sure it's up to date. I at least like to tell people to keep their business plan up to date at least twice a year, maybe every 3 months. If they have time. But
Yeah.
I'm super big on that. I really want to go into marketing though. It's super big in today's
Yeah.
time. In today's content heavy world, what's one underrated marketing move that still drive results?
Consistency. It's just consistency, bro. Like okay, so think about this, right? Say you got 100 followers, right? Imagine if you could put 100 people in a room just because of you. Like you got to think about the numbers. Like every one counts. So the marketing thing of it is the consistency. You got to feed the people you have because once you feed the people you already have in a room with you, they gonna take whatever you gave them outside of the room and feed they 2 people, 3 people, and that 3 go to 6, and that 6 turn to 9, and that 9 turn to 18, and then all of a sudden you got 2,000 people in the room with you. And then you got, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just more so within the music and creative realm, it's all consistency. It don't like consistency and staying on track with your brand. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't necessarily go off brand. Like I can't drop a music video one day and then the next day I'm talking about being a zookeeper or something. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? It just gotta
Definitely,
correlate. You feel what I'm saying?
most definitely, most
Yeah, it
definitely.
gotta correlate.
I think what you said, before is super powerful. Your energy will spread. Word of
Yeah,
mouth is one of our biggest, if not our biggest, marketing strategies. That's why we super heavy and we love our affiliates. People that spread the word. Most of our members that have came through our community is based off word of mouth, and that's why we so big on face card, keeping our face card clean,
facts,
and making
facts.
sure that results is everything and expectations is clear, and building those relationships. And
Yeah,
now fast forward, I'm 10 years in with some of these brands that I've been working with and consulting over the years. So hey, it's been a blessing for sure, man. Word of mouth is everything. Let's keep on doing it. Let's keep on
It
doing it.
is because it's like at that point, it's like if you have good product and you know you got good product, and 100 people in the room say you got good product, it's gonna translate. All you gotta do is continue to be consistent with the good product. That's it. It's lit, bro. It's literally the same across sports, acting, everywhere. If you good and you consistently stay good, people gonna hear about it and they gonna find out that you good.
No, most definitely, most definitely, most
Yeah,
definitely. I already want to, talk about, kind of dive into your industry a little bit.
yeah.
What's one of the biggest mistakes artists make, going into the game? Because I'm always talking to different creators. I'm always talking to different artists about, the business side
Mhm.
of what they're trying to do. And I've been, working in the music business for a long time. So, what's some of the biggest mistakes that you see artists make all the time?
I would say nowadays because everything has transitioned to you building your own empire and then a label comes on and takes your empire and takes it to the next level. I would say nowadays the most common mistake that a lot of these artists makes is they give up their independency just for like the quick check. And there's nothing wrong with that because it's like I said, it spreads all across sports, everything. Everybody want to get a quick check, take care of their family, take care of things they need to do, and just like as a creator, you can't be creative when your reality is kind of off or your reality is not up to par. So I understand that, but sometimes, a lot of times, that's a big mistake because once you run out of that money, they still got you, and you still can't make the moves you used to make. You can't do anything. You can't operate in a manner that you're used to being consistent in. So now you have to wait on this machine that has 100 other artists that are doing the exact same thing as you, and it's just like when you give up, like we just live in an age nowadays that you can just give it right to your people right here. So why even give it up? You feel what I'm saying? Like if it doesn't make sense. So that's that. I think that's the biggest mistake with a lot of people because, and I also think people make the mistake is because they want to be the super big mega star and all this and everything. But you got to understand that if you have a cult following of people that really are into what it is that you do, like Russ keeps his independency. Russ goes on tour 25 countries. And you feel me? He's still independent but he's not like a super big megastar, but not in our eyes. But in the people he's feeding, he's that. You feel what I'm saying? So you just gotta find your people who think you're that or who know you're that.
I tell,
That's yeah.
and this is something I talk about all the time. I tell my
Yeah,
artists,
bro.
even if you just got 100 people, if you got 100 people that's streaming your music every single
Yeah,
day, buying your merch, coming to
yeah.
every single show, buying every single download, everything that you put out, eating it up, man, it's a powerful
It
movement.
is.
And, you know,
It is, bro. You really can like I think some people want to be more popular than financial stable. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like a lot of people like I had to learn that just shifting from what I was shifting into and being around different people and understanding like, yo, nobody even knows this man, but this man got 100 M's. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like
hmm
that's the world that I live in now. Like I be around those type of people, so I have these type of conversations, and they feed me with knowledge and all of this and everything. So it's like, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, definitely. It
Yeah,
was definitely something that I learned coming into the business. I'm like, yeah, you definitely right. You hit it right on the
yeah.
head.
Music too fickle for you not to have your following. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Especially
Yeah,
things like TikTok. We got a whole nother engine
yeah.
that's driving a lot of these artists. You got a lot of artists that's becoming mega stars, and you don't even know their face.
Facts,
And it's
facts.
a whole different monster. And I tell artists all the time, sign yourself. Get the knowledge to sign.
Exactly.
Get this funding. I was literally having the same conversation yesterday to an artist, and I'm like, yo, we need to get your business side set up, the web,
Yeah,
your LLC. She was like, I don't have a business. You are the business.
you are the
You
business. There it
are the
is.
business. So,
Yeah,
and a lot of artists, are taken advantage of because they don't know that and they don't
yeah.
know the side of it. and they end up not getting the check first. They end up getting the last person to get the check. They put
Facts.
a lot of heart, that they put a lot of work in for. So that's what we here for, man. Because I've been there. I've bumped my head. I've been in bad deals. I've pretty much seen it all. Even if
Yeah.
I didn't go through it, I seen someone else go through it, and I'm like, yo, there's been so many stars or people that supposed to have been stars that I've met that it was just that one puzzle piece that they didn't have, or that one
Yeah.
chess piece they didn't have, or they didn't know how to move correctly, and
Yeah.
everything crumbled. And it's like I don't want to see that. I'm tired of seeing that. So instead of
Yeah.
complaining, doing something about it, man. We bringing more knowledge to the community. The knowledge is out here too. This ain't nothing that we making up or
Yeah.
something. We're not special, man. The knowledge is out here. So many people out here that is dropping the knowledge, but what we're doing is making it cool, and we want people to want the knowledge. We want people to
Yeah.
want to do these things that may be boring, because we have fun over here at the mod, man.
Yeah.
Our people is like family. We operate like family. We do a lot of amazing things, and I want people to see that side of it, but also be able to be on a business, man. We got to.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
last right now when it comes to our business, and it's sad, but we still got time. We still got time.
Yeah, yeah, you can learn something. Day one can start whenever you want it to start. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like that. And like I said, I appreciate what y'all doing, bro. Like a lot of like-minded people that come together and actually push towards something. Everybody could learn from it, and the community could build, and it just brightens the future, man. When it's like a whole community doing something for sure.
Oh, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it happen right in front of us, and it's beautiful, man. So real quick, I want to go into customer experiences. This is
Uh huh.
something that we talk about a lot. What's one small thing a business can do to leave a big impression on their customers?
I think it just goes back to be consistent, man. Be
I get it.
consistently good. If you're good, be consistently good. And like okay, so I don't know who a lot of people might not eat fast food, but one of my favorite fast food places. I don't eat a lot of fast food, but Chick-fil-A. I've never had a bad experience at Chick-fil-A because it's consistently good. It's consistently like all the sauces you want, like they don't forget nothing. And I think that's why they're such a big entity due to the fact of their consistentness of being good and just being like almost perfect actually.
Yeah, I still think those
Yeah.
people. I still think they robots. I still.
Right.
I'm like, why are you this happy? Every single one of them.
I ain't never had a bad experience at Chick-fil-A. Never.
Except for you got to go to the original Chick-fil-A
What's the original one?
in Georgia at Greenbrier Mall. That's the
Uh
that's the
I
worst.
have been there then.
That's
Okay.
the worst one. But other than that, they don't count. Other than that, the only reason why they open, they just a national monument. Other
Hey
than that,
Greenbrier Mall on the edge of the world, man. That's
yeah, yeah. Don't ask me what I was doing over there.
you know how that's real. I used to live in Atlanta, so I know.
Okay. Yeah,
I
we had a
know, bro. Yeah.
there, called the Delola. We had a lot of fun, brought the community together, and hey, right there on Helen and Delo, so it's a lot of history on that corner, and we
No, for
made our
sure.
man for sure, for sure.
Where you
So
from?
I'm from Detroit.
Okay, got you,
I'm,
got you. I'm from St. Louis. Okay, got you.
yeah, I'm actually in St. Louis right now.
I,
So
yeah,
we be around, man. We be around. We've been around the world a couple times, and we still building. We building our villages around the world now.
yeah,
So
that's fly.
and it's super important. And I was just talking about this to actually to Chrissy. I'm like, man, it's so unique how we stay on the same rock, but it's so different in different spaces that you move around.
Yeah,
You go to different
yeah.
spaces, it's so different, but it's still the same. But
Still
it
the
might
same.
a different dialect or a slight different culture, and I think that's the thing that I love about traveling and just getting out here, man. We have to see the world. We have to
Yeah,
expand our brains and get outside our pockets. And I tell
yeah,
people that. And making people. I've been doing that since I was a kid. Getting people outside their comfort zone
yeah,
and having them experience. Even if back when I was growing up in the hood, I used to bring my boys that was scared to leave the hood. I would be like, man, come out to the burbs with me. Like we
yeah,
don't have
yeah,
shots. we not stuck in the hood, bro. You stuck in the hood
Yeah.
because it's mine. You don't want to go across 8 Mile because what you heard or whatever the case may be. I'm
Yeah.
across it. Then when I bring them across, they want to come back like, man, we went to some places. Like, yeah, bro, it's out here. And we in the same state.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's all about
No, that's
friends.
facts.
Expanding your mind is super important, man, and we want to do that for our people. So right now is the best time to be alive. Information is out here. A lot of things that was hidden in
Yeah.
the dark coming to the light. It's the time of truth right now, man.
It is. It is. And it's the time you can go find the truth yourself. You can go
Yeah,
find anything. You find what I'm saying? Anything yourself, you can go find it.
and that's what I love about our brainstorming sessions because I don't have to. I don't have to sit and just go through each one of our modules like a class,
Yeah.
and they don't have to just hear it from me. It is naturally touched on. Like if you go back to our recaps and check out some of our ones, you'll see like, dang, I said that in my answer. It's the same
Yeah.
consistency from different people that don't even know each other from all over the world, different parts, different industries, saying the same things.
Yeah.
And they all it meets us back in the middle, like consistency.
Mhm.
Having a customer experience, building relationships, all of these different things keep coming back up. So I love it, man. Let's talk about funding and financial growth real quick.
Let's
What are
do it.
the what are the most overlooked funding opportunities for small business owners, especially in underserved communities?
Hmm. Do I relate it to what music wise or just in general?
Yeah, I mean in general, you can relate it back to your industry as well.
It's crazy. It's crazy. This might sound crazy, but it goes back to the community aspect, right? So let's say this. I'm gonna just give it like a kid type of life. Let's say a kid went to all his family members and asked them for $1, right? Which is totally fine. Which is totally fine. Now, when I was younger, and I've been doing music since I was like 11. So when I was younger, it wasn't like in my head to be funded and all of this and everything because I was blessed with the opportunity to have like work out of a studio because my older brother built the whole studio, all this. So I was blessed with those opportunities. But I think to say like, what about the kids who don't have these opportunities and all this and everything? And I think to myself, and I'm like, how can they get some type of funding to say like, okay, here's a studio for y'all or whatever. Here is the situation for y'all to kind of get y'all out of the madness, or you just want to be creative, you be creative. Now, I think some of the best things are your community, and from what I've been looking at recently, like with the business stuff, because I have a construction business that I own here too in LA.
Okay.
And I've been looking at like federal funding and like just things like that, like programs that really show the appreciation to like first time business owners or
Mhm.
first time homeowners or first time just entrepreneurs in general. Like it's a lot of programs out here. I'm pretty sure you speak on these topics,
Yeah.
and it's just a lot of programs out here that really help people really make their dream come true. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like the specific ones, it's just too many of them to name. Now that's just more so what I could say on that as far as business wise, business building wise.
It is a lot out there. I think it goes back to what you were saying though, planning, researching different things like that because they're
Yeah,
out. And but we have to get out here and we have to apply ourselves as
yeah.
well. Even like on our website, I just showed some. Right on our
Mhm.
resource center, we got a lot of different resources that we put out there. But people have to go apply themselves. You
Yeah.
can so as you can bring a horse to the water all day, you can't make him drink. Um, you
Facts.
know, you
No, that's
know,
real. That's real because it's like at the end of the day, it's how serious are you about you?
yeah,
How serious
definitely,
are you about you? At the end of the day,
definitely,
yeah,
definitely. So real quick, man, I want to move on to a touchy topic, man. Especially for me. Hey, if you guys locked in live with us, make sure you blow up that chat, man. Let me see them fire signs, man. If you touching on, or if you actually got an actual confirmation so far. Also, man, let me see them answers for today's icebreaker question as well. But real quick, man, I really want to move on to a touchy topic. And this is something I talk about all the time, especially in Atlanta, man. You hear this word all the time: collaborate. Let's collaborate.
Uh,
You know, and I'm really, because we take partnerships real serious. Because it's all about building. What
yeah.
makes a collaboration, a partnership, or what makes a collaboration or partnership truly mutual and beneficial?
Um, you all identify each other's strengths. You identify each other's strengths, and y'all play your strengths and bring that to the team. It's literally a team situation because like I'm gonna just speak on a perspective more so to say, like in the studio, if I collaborate with a producer. Now, if I collaborate with a certain producer and I'd be like, and I notice his strengths, and he tell me his strengths, and it's like, oh yeah, I do this, or I can. When you creative, you can kind of fill it out, and you kind of just mash together. It's more so use each other's strengths to help each other. So if somebody is better at doing books and numbers and all that, but you better at marketing, that's you know what I'm saying? That's a collaboration. And to
Yeah,
make it mutual, because at the end of the day, within a collaboration, you sacrificing yourself, you sacrificing whatever it is that you do on your own that you used to, and jump out of your box and build with somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? So for it to feel mutual, everybody has to pull their weight and everybody has to, okay, cool. If you better at doing the books, then you do the books then. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever the situation may be. So I think collaboration is more playing the strengths. That's what it is.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we do first. When we sit down with a new brand, when I'm consulting, I want to figure out, what do you already have together? Because we
Facts.
already, people love to talk about that, but okay, now let's get to what challenges are you having? What don't you
Yeah.
have?
Yeah.
Resources that you have, so we can figure out. Because at the end of the day, if we're not bringing value, we're useless. At the end of
Facts.
the day, so
Facts.
we want to figure out, okay, what it is, and it really put us in a whole, especially in rooms with different celebrities and stuff like that, that you would think like, okay, well, you got everything, but a lot of the times when you ask that question, you'll get to see like, okay, it is certain pieces that you may be missing, or
Hmm.
how big
Hmm.
you are, and that's what lead us to, working with these major companies, but also being able to work with the smaller companies as well, because now we
Yeah.
get past all the fluff and actually get down to business. And
Yeah.
that's what I love about that. So
But
I
you,
love,
but if you think about it, bro, the crazy thing is a lot of the large companies have scouts, right? They have scouts and people who look at smaller companies. And
yeah,
so let's say if a larger company is lacking or like not keeping up with the times, with the media and all that, I guarantee you they got 100 people. I guarantee you Coca-Cola got 100 people that sit online all day and watch videos that are made and all this. This is how they come up with the commercials. They be like,
definitely.
oh, this trend is going like this, or so let's make a commercial like this. So it's literally like everybody needs something, bro. So it's like you get
I'm
your
one of those
strengths. You
people.
feel what I'm saying? Yeah,
I'm,
one way or another.
I'm one of those people that actually does that. Especially for
Yeah,
our, I'm out here figuring out what trends. I'm out here and letting them know.
yeah,
I'm running it back to them quick. Like, hey, we need to start doing this.
yeah,
Y'all ain't on this. Even before TikTok, was TikTok. I was getting people hip to TikTok. Like, yo, before the
yeah,
pandemic was around 2019, 2018. I'm getting people hip. Like, yo, you need to be on this. And some
yeah,
people, they took it and ran with it. Some people like, man, I ain't getting on that. And now look at fast forward. This is one of the biggest platforms, on the face of the planet.
yeah,
You
yeah.
need people like that that's gonna keep up, especially the young folks. That's why I keep some youngins around me, because they keep me hip.
They gonna keep you together. They
Man,
gonna keep you together, bro.
and sit at the table and go, and even when we speak at schools, I can go speak, in these teacher conferences, and let the teachers know, like, look, this is what we need to be doing, and this is why we put together our STEAM program, because
Yeah.
we steady trying to teach these kids on this old ancient curriculum, and they so much more advanced than that,
Mm-hmm.
up in the world of AI. So we still trying to teach them, 1, 2, 3, and they already on algebra coming out the womb. So,
Facts.
that's why we have programs like that to accelerate them and to really touch on the things that we need to touch on when it comes to education wise, and
Yeah.
teach them in the way that they need to learn. Not
Yeah.
sit at a desk for 8 hours a day. They can't learn like that. And I don't.
Not at all, bro. When they used to being on keyboards and computers and all that, no, they not gonna learn. They don't care who Christopher Columbus is, man. They don't-
I mean, and let's make it. Let's and if we want them to care, we have to make them care. That's why we have our friends in the mob donation
yeah,
for platform, so people can come in and donate because we want to get VR headsets for our programs and different things like that, so we can be able to teach them in different ways, so they can
facts.
have fun with it. We're programming video games, or programming. We're using AI, and different things like that. Speaking of that, I want to touch on tech and automation. What's one simple tech tool or automation that help you save time or scale faster?
Chat GPT.
Hey,
Chat GPT, bro. I was just in a writing session the other day, right? And I'm with a few other writers, and we wrote the whole song, but we needed like a certain part. It was just like, but none of us could think of it. None of us could think of it at all. So I took all the lyrics that we had and put it inside of the Chat GPT, and it came up. It gave me like a few options, and I was like, there it is. So now I can take this and make it mine. So
yeah,
change the words. Now it's mine. Now it's song done. So
yeah,
it was like it
next level.
was like, yeah, bro. I rock with technology advancing, and I've always been like that, bro. I've always been like a kid that was really into like the future and how things work and how they're gonna work in the future. And it's like it's gonna be way more advanced than this, and we can't even stop it. So I ain't afraid of the future at all. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, ChatGPT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, hey, AI has definitely changed a lot for
Everything.
for it changed the world, and hey, we got to get equipped to it. I tell people all the time. I have these conversations where people are scared of AI, and hey, it's all about hey, it's already here, man.
Yeah,
we gotta
it's
get with
already
it.
here.
Got to catch up, and we got to get with it. We have to incorporate. If you're not incorporating AI in your company, in whatever project that you're working on, you doing yourself a disservice. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Exactly. Exactly. Because they build these things because they want the human to become more like just at leisure. Like that's
Mm,
so it's like you know what I'm saying? You can still sustain and you can still keep your integrity, of course, and use it to how you manipulate it, how you want to manipulate it. But it's here, like you said, bro. It's here.
here.
Yeah.
And I don't want to keep you up all day. I got one last question for
Yes,
you.
sir.
What mental shift helped you really level up in what you do, and how do you stay motivated on tough days?
Moving to Los Angeles, bro. I moved here 10 years ago, and I was in a very, very, very dark place in St. Louis. Like I had there's just a collaboration of stuff happened to me, and I was just thinking like y'all really need to change. And if I'm really gonna take a risk and really just believe in myself, I need to go somewhere all the way out. Like I need to go where it's happening at. So the mental shift came when I moved here and when I had a chance to be around hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people or artists and songwriters that's just as good as me. So it's like when you get put in a league that's just as good as you, it mentally makes you that much better because it's like, yo, I want to be around the best people. I want to be around the best business owners. I just want to be around the richest people. I want to be around it because from that, there is the whole mental shift right there. It's like, yo, I'm behind. Like when I got here, I was behind mentally. So
Yeah,
then when got a chance to get adjusted and understand how to move and all that, like the world is moving, oh yeah, it was over after that. And for me to stay motivated, bro, honestly, this might sound so cliche, but I wake up every day. It's thousands of palm trees outside my house. My whole street flooded with palm trees, bro. And it's so much opportunity in the air. And I go around and see all these cars and big houses, and I go hiking and I go to the beach. It's like, yo, bro, I want a piece. I want a piece of mine. What's owed to me. So I'm
yeah,
gonna go get it. That's what motivates me every day.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
Good brother. Let them know where they can find you, and shout out the mob real quick.
yo, I just want to shout out the mob for having me. Forget having me. Don't have me, have me. I just want to thank them for just building the community of like-minded people of building the future. Tell me where you find that at. Nowhere but in the mob. So I'm gonna even stay locked in from here because it's just like it's a beautiful thing. I heard you talking about all those like companies that was giving out loans and all that, like Self and all the other. I don't know the names, but it's just like yo, that's just dope to have that resource accessible to you. Now, my name is Vega Heartbreak. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, uh, everywhere. I got a website, vegaheartbreak.com, vega.heartbreak, and Instagram, Vega, just Vega Heartbreak everywhere. Type it in, you'll find me, YouTube, everything. And yeah, just enjoy the music, enjoy the features, enjoy the collaborations. And I hope wish you nothing but well and get money.
Hey, let's go,
Yeah.
man. We gonna stay connected, King, for sure.
Yes, sir,
We got a
bro.
lot to do, man. We always down to link with like-minded individuals.
For
I got
sure.
some family on the West Coast as well. We got family everywhere, man. So wherever you want to tap in at, hey, we're gonna put it together. Real quick, man. Before I leave you guys as live with us, I wanna, you know how I like to do it, man. I'm gonna leave you guys with the assignment for the day. I want you guys to identify 3 funding sources you haven't tied up with yet, or you haven't tried yet, as far as grants, loans, or investors, and list the pros and cons for each one of them, man. I really want to make sure you guys getting to this money out here, man. There's a lot of it out here. Hey, don't leave it on the table. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later, man. Continue on being great. Continue on sending us your success stories. We love hearing them. And continue on mobbing with us, man. Let's go. Until next time.
Steady mobbing.